there's a legend that when God gave the Jewish people the covenant, the Bible, He asked them for a guarantor, and He wanted a guarantor that the Jewish people would keep the covenant, and the Jews started to invoke their ancestors and the great sages and the great patriarchs and the great matriarchs, and to each one of these, God responded with a reason why that would not quite be the appropriate guarantor. So, just to jump, Donald Trump was looking for a bond, right? $475 million, and you start shopping it. You start shopping it, and they're like, we need some collateral here. What do you got? Oh yeah, you got this and you got that, and then they cut it in half, and he finally got collateral, and now the prosecutors come back and said even the collateral, the bond's questionable. So when you give something to someone and you make a deal, you got to have a good guarantor or a good collateral to secure it. Ultimately, the Jewish people said, after invoking so many attempts to invoke prior generations that would guarantee that the covenant would be kept, the response of the Jewish people was to God that our children will be our guarantor. And so I share the sentiment of Toby, that the people in this room, you are the future of this country, and your friends are the future of this country. We're in the best of hands we've ever been because of you. And to the extent that each and every one of you participates, and I know many of you will, participates in the process, in whatever way you do so, as small as just sharing your ideas, and as maybe even smaller by running for office, but in the small or the big things that you do to make sure that this country maintains its greatness. In our Hasidic tradition, where I was brought up, the great late Lubavitcher Rebbe would always say that America is a Medina shel Chesed. Medina, a state or a country, shel Chesed, of kindness. America is a country of kindness. It's been kinder to more people than any other country in the history of civilization. And so we have the obligation and the responsibility to maintain that sacred task and that noble cause of being a country of kindness to ourselves, to our immigrants, to the foreigners, to people like us, people not so much like us, people we agree with, people we don't disagree with, to the extent that each and every one of us makes that a very, very important part of our lives, convictions, aspirations, and decisions. We'll make sure that we are indeed the guarantors that this country needs. And so I'm very optimistic.
Thank you, Shmully.